Okay, this is 2013 Lincoln MKX battery change. Uh, this is pretty straightforward and simple. What you need to do is loose this nut is a 10 millimeter, and also loose this nut is 10 millimeter. Just loose a little bit. Then you using a little plier or screwdriver plier it a little bit and twisting a little bit the connector here. Then whole things can be, lifted out from the connector, from the negative port, negative plug or port here. And also on the positive side, you're still doing the same thing. Once this one was loose and this clamp will be loose, and you can jack in, twisting a little bit, and this one will be lifted. But when all the things was done, on the side they have another bolt. This is an 8 millimeter. So you using a little bit longer socket, then you can lose it, and the whole things will taken out. So, but when you take the battery out, they have a little bit tricky part is that when you lift it a little bit on this side, lift it on this side, and then swing on the left, then the whole things will be lifting the whole battery out. When you put the new battery in, you better goes to this direction, like a little bit angle, and on the side sliding in. Then you try to push the battery on the right hand side, then the battery will sit in the holding place, because they have a recess area supposed to have a battery. The edge is protruding side is supposed to sliding in. So you have to be put the battery, try to push in on the right hand side. The battery will sit by itself into the recess area and holding that. So you can reinstall the right hand side, this 8 millimeter fastener with one of the plastic supposed to push the battery in the location. So then you will be easy to put the two connectors back and finish the battery change. It's a pretty straightforward. So when you do it, you will feel like it's a pretty easy. I initially thought it's hard to access to get the battery out, but in reality, it's a pretty it looks like a very narrow space, but it's still manageable and it's not too hard. You can lift the battery, but be careful, the battery was heavy. But I think it should be okay. Okay, if you want to change the battery of Lincoln MKX 2013 model, then you can try this. It's a pretty straightforward. Thank you. Bye now.